Good morning, everyone. Today, I will be presenting on the topic grammatical precision and ethical communication in responding to a school cyberbullying incident. This presentation is based on my written assignment where I explore how the use of language, particularly grammar and ethical communication, plays a very important role in handling sensitive issues in schools. In today's digital era, communication among students often takes place online. Because of this, the way students communicate, especially through social media or messaging platforms, can have serious consequences. Therefore, it is important for educators to respond appropriately, both linguistically and ethically. Next, let's see about the incident overview. Firstly, I would like to begin the brief overview of the incident. This case took place on 13 January 2026 and involved students from class 2 Newton. Student A shared an edited image of student B in the class group chat, along with a caption that appeared to mock the student. Although the post may have been intended as a joke, it raised serious concerns because it involved public exposure and targeted another student. In today's context, students are very active online and they often communicate quickly without thinking about the consequences. Because of this, situations like cyberbullying can happen easily and spread rapidly. Therefore, this incident highlights the importance of responsible digital communication among students. Incident details. Moving on, the image that was shared was viewed by multiple classmates shortly after it was posted. Several students reacted with short messages and emojis. While these reactions may seem harmless, they actually increased the visibility of the post and attracted more attention. As more students engaged with the post, this situation escalated further. This shows that cyberbullying is not only caused by one individual, but can also be influenced by group behavior. Even small reactions from peers can contribute to the spread of harmful content. To support the report, screenshots of the post and the responses were collected and submitted as evidence. This step was important in ensuring that the situation could be verified and handled properly. Impact on student B. Next, I will discuss the impact of the incident on student B. After seeing the post, student B experienced emotional distress. This student felt ashamed and uncomfortable, especially because many classmates had seen and reacted to the image. Such experiences can affect a student's confidence and emotional well-being. In some cases, students may feel embarrassed to participate in class or interact with others. Student B then confided in a close friend for support, which shows the importance of peer relationships during difficult situations. Eventually, the matter was reported to the teacher, which allowed the school to take appropriate action. This highlights the importance of having a safe environment where students feel comfortable reporting issues. School response. Following that, the teacher reviewed the screenshots and verified that the content had been shared in the class group chat. This step is important because it ensures that decisions are based on accurate information rather than assumptions. The case was then referred to the discipline and student well-being committee for further evaluation. In addition, The school began a formal record of the incident in accordance with its disciplinary procedures. This structured approach reflects professionalism and fairness as it ensures that all students are treated appropriately and this situation is handled systematically. Student A's response. During the discussion, Student A explained that the image had been shared as a joke and that there was no intention to harm Student B. However, it became clear that Student A did not consider the emotional impact of the action. This situation highlights an vital concept, which is that intention and impact are not always the same. Even if a person does not intend to hurt others, their actions can still cause harm. Therefore, students must learn to think carefully before posting or sharing content online. Actions taken by school. As a result of this situation, the school recommended a restorative discussion between the students. The aim of the approach is not only to address the wrongdoing, but also to encourage responsibility and understanding. In addition, the school planned to provide guidance on appropriate online behavior to prevent similar incidents in the future. This shows that the school is not only focusing on discipline but also on education and student development. Restorative conference. Now I will move on to the restorative conference. In this session, the teacher facilitated a structured and respectful discussion between student A and student B. The teacher acted as a guide, ensuring that both students were given the opportunity to express their thoughts and feelings. Importantly, the focus was on understanding the impact of the actions rather than simply punishing the student. This approach helps create a safe environment where students can communicate openly and learn from the situation. Student responses. During the discussion, Student A acknowledged that the action was inappropriate and expressed regret. The student also apologized and agreed to remove the image from the group chat. On the other hand, student B shared feelings of embarrassment and discomfort. Student B accepted the apology and expressed hope that this situation will not happen again. This interaction shows how communication can help resolve conflicts and rebuild relationships. Reflection sheet purpose. In addition, a reflection sheet was provided to the students. The purpose of this reflection sheet is to encourage students to think deeply about their actions. Reflection allows students to understand the consequences of their behavior and how it affects others. It also helps them develop better decision-making skills in the future. Therefore, reflection is an important part of the learning process. Reflection areas. The reflection sheet is divided into several key areas. Firstly, students are asked to describe and understand the situation. Secondly, they consider how their actions affected others. Thirdly, they reflect on their responsibility in the situation. Finally, They identify steps they can take to improve their behavior in the future. These steps guide students towards becoming more responsible and aware individuals. Now, let's see the grammatical features used in this assignment. Now, I will move on to them. The key features include phrases and clauses, the right sentence patterns, and reported structures. These elements help organize information clearly and logically. They also ensure that the communication remains formal and professional, which is important in school documentation. Now, let's see the examples of grammar use. For instance, phrases and clauses are used to explain the sequence of events clearly. There are sentence patterns such as compound and complex sentences help improve the flow of information. In addition, reported speech is used to present statements in a neutral and unbiased manner. This is especially important when documenting sensitive situations as it ensures fairness and accuracy. Importance of grammar and ethics. Overall, grammatical precision plays a key role in ensuring clear and effective communication. It helps prevent misunderstandings and ensure that information is conveyed accurately. At the same time, ethical communication ensures that language is respectful, fair, and appropriate. For instance, using neutral language avoids directly blaming any student and helps maintain professionalism. Together, grammar and ethics are essential in handling sensitive school issues. In conclusion, this incident demonstrates the importance of both grammatical precision and ethical communication in responding to cyberbullying. Clear and structured language ensures that information is communicated accurately, while ethical communication promotes respect and fairness. As future educators, it is our responsibility to handle such situations with professionalism, empathy, and care. We must guide students to communicate responsibly both online and offline. By doing so, we can create a safe and supportive learning environment for all students. Thank you.